For the most reliable NBA 2K, MT, or Madden coins, head over to buy2kmutt.com for the cheapest coins online and use code Massa for 35% off your order. So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K20, and in today's video, we are going to be doing another one of the trading every player rebuilds. Today, going to be using the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, if you guys don't know how these work, basically, I have to trade every single player on the roster and then obviously win a championship. None of these players on the current 76ers roster may return to this team at any point in time. But before we do get into this video, I've been doing this a lot recently, and there's no reason to stop doing it because it continues to be true. I want to give a huge shout out to you guys. At the end of the day, I'm absolutely nothing without you. I have been gaining so many, like way more than normal subscribers recently, and it's been unbelievably awesome. I'm down to like 45%, which is actually a crazy amount because I was at like 48% like a week ago. Amount of people that watch my videos are not subscribed, and now it's closer to like 45%. So continuing on that, if you guys are not subscribed, please subscribe. I've been getting a ton of subs lately. We're on the road to 30K, and obviously none of this is ever possible without you guys. So just want to give a big shout out to you guys. As always, if you guys can leave a like on this video, that would be awesome. If you guys get 350 likes, that would be great. But back to this rebuild. I hate being that guy that just asks for likes and subscriptions, you know, before you even see any content. So let me prove it to you here a little bit. We take a look at this 76ers roster. Obviously one of the better teams in the NBA. Embiid, Simmons, kind of a deadly 1-2 punch. You got a guy here in Tobias here who might be a little bit overpaid, but I think he's pretty good value at the end of the day. You kind of have to pay the guy. It's kind of how the NBA works. Al Horford, I originally thought this was going to be a pretty good signing for them. I'm going to be totally honest. I thought him and Embiid. Al Horford basically used to be Joel Embiid's father, just to put it mildly. Like, he would not dominate him, but he would limit him to a way that the Celtics could beat the 76ers. And then they signed him this offseason after he left Boston. That whole situation in Boston, I mean, it's kind of worked out for him. But back to this. Horford hasn't really been worth this contract at all. I mean, I know he's not the guy that, makes the biggest impact stats-wise, but he makes a lot of impacts in other ways. But I just think it's a big logjam because at the end of the day, Al Horford is a center. He's not, I don't think he's 6'9". I feel like that's extremely inaccurate. I think he's almost 7 feet tall. I could be wrong, but my opinion. I think Josh Richardson's a great fit there for them at shooting guard. I think he's not a guy that requires the ball in his hands a lot, which is good. At the end of the day, all these guys are going to be gone. I don't want to trade Thibault. I love Thibault, but it is what it is. So we're going to get into this. Embiid's going to go down to power forward. He goes up to a 94. Simmons is going to go to small forward. He goes to a 92. And I think everybody else is pretty much capped. Yeah, it doesn't matter there. Thibault actually goes up to an 80. So just might as well do this. I mean, it can't hurt. I mean, it's only going to boost their trade value. So, yeah, I mean, I just might as well do it, huh? All right. Cool. We're good with that. So if you guys don't like me changing positions, I apologize. There's nothing I can get for these two, right? Okay, I didn't think so. So how about if I do Simmons and Harris? We have one offer. I don't really like that offer, to be honest with you. Also, if you guys didn't know, my eyes have to be closed for all of these. How about Simmons and Al Horford? We have 10 offers. Okay. So obviously, some of these are a little bit better than other ones. We'll see. Hopefully we end up with a pretty good one. But Simmons and Al Horford are going to be moved here, and we're going to stop in 3, 2, and 1. D'Angelo Russell and Jarrett Culver. I wouldn't say this is one of the better ones. I would have definitely preferred this trade. Probably would have preferred this trade or this one, but D'Lo and Jarrett Culver it's honestly, it could have been a little bit worse. So keep flying through this. Joel Embiid, I'm just going to put him up here. He does have 5-star trade value. I can't take this one no matter what, so I'll just respin. Actually, I mean, can I throw like Embiid and Thibault in one? All right, I get 3 offers now, and again, I can't trade for nothing here. I can't literally, I'm not allowed to trade for Ben Simmons, so... All right, there we go. That's 4 offers, none of which include Ben Simmons. So we're going to go ahead and stop this one in 3, 2, and 1. Paul George and Marcus Morris Sr. Okay, that's pretty interesting, but we're going to roll with it. We're in an interesting spot right now. Paul George and D'Lo together. Harris and Thibault are going to be next. All right, definitely have some interesting offers here I'm seeing. We're going to go ahead and stop in 3, 2, 1. We're actually going to go one to the left this time, and it's Julius Randle, Bobby Portis, so it would have been Victor Oladipo and TJ Warren. Oh, I should have taken that. That would have been awesome. We're going to get 2 power forwards instead. God bless the New York Knicks. Okay. So, left we have Alec Burks, Shake Milton. So, we have like the majority of the better players of this team kind of built up right now. Paul George is not typically a guy I get until the 3rd year, so I'm kind of excited to use him. We're just going to go through this fast at this point. 3, 2, and 1. Monte Morris and Noah Vonleh. Interesting move there. Another rule I have about this is I cannot make any other trades after this. I can sign free agents. I just can't make any other trades after, I finish all the trades on the roster. Kylo Quinn and Furkan Korkmaz. Or Furkan. Sorry. I'm terrible with names. You guys all know that. Come on. Let's go, 2K. Come on here. Come on. All right. And 3, 2, and 1. Cedi Osman, the GOAT, and Ante Zizic. Not too bad. I think I had to give up a... trade exception though, which I'm not a huge fan of. I'm kind of working on how those actually work, so that's actually pretty cool. Oh my god, I'm always so done with this. Was Raul Neto? Well, I can actually just check here. I always forget. Was Raul Neto on this team? I'm sorry. I'm so bad with players that it looks like he was. Okay, so I'm going to move Raul Neto. I apologize. I forget. I get lost. And I forgot about Glenn Robinson already. I know Norvell Pell was. I'll check Glenn Robinson. I apologize. Somebody told me I need to pull up like Basketball Reference, and I really, really do. 3, 2, and 1. Royce O'Neal and my Oni. I don't know. Who was I checking? Glenn Robinson, I think. I don't see him, so I'm just going to assume he's on this team. I don't know. My bad if he wasn't. Mike Scott as well. Going to move these two guys. Come on. Let's go here. Whoops, hit my mic. I apologize. And 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go one to the right. We end up with Bruno Caboclo. And Amari Carroll would have been Matt Thomas and Patrick McCaw. All right, that's not that big of a deal. Pretty much no matter which way that was shaken. Neither of them were really going to play. All right, I think that's everybody pretty much important. I mean, I probably forgot about... Or Zaire Smith, I'll get out of the way. Zaire Smith and Mariel Shayok. Zaire Smith does progress sometimes. So I'll get him out of the way. He'll be my final one here. And 3, 2, and 1. Shabazz Napier and Garrison Matthews. Low-key, not that bad. Okay, so that's going to be everybody. If I forgot somebody, I do apologize. At an interesting point right now, I'm going to move Marcus Morris Sr. to small forward. Just hopefully, I don't think his overall is going to jump. Okay, it jumps up 1, but I do need somebody there. I'm actually going to start him. So we're at an interesting point with this team, to say the least. Shabazz Napier is 6 foot, and Monte Morris is 6'2". And I am going to send Jarrett Culver down to the G League. I think that's probably the smart move there. Do I have 3 point guards coming off the bench? No, it's just 2. Okay. I'll just move Monte Morris to shooting guard. It's not going to change much, but it's just, his overall does go up. So we're cool there. I am definitely in the market for, who's my shooting? Oh, he's my shooting guard now. I'm in the market for a backup center. So are there any centers here in free agency? I think actually, yeah, DeMarcus Cousins is here. And I can't even sign him. All right, who am I releasing? My Oni. Sorry, bud. You're going to get released. Okay, hopefully I can sign him now. He wants $20 million. Like, that's just the most unrealistic thing ever. It just makes literally no sense. I'll sign Kenneth Faried for a one-year deal. But, like, it's just dumb. It really doesn't make much sense, like, why he'd be asking for $20 million. It just really doesn't. I'm going to start Noah Vonleh. I like the youth there, and I think he definitely has a little more potential. That kind of goes without being said. So I'm going to set this rotation now. Osman's actually going to play 12, and then we'll swap these two. Shabazz Napier is going to play about 14 tonight. Bobby Portis is going to play about 16. Then we'll go 22 here to Morris. Noah Vonleh is going to be playing like 32. Julius Randle like 34. Marcus Morris 30. Actually, 35 and 34. Honestly, we'll go 31 and then 32. I'm fine with how that looks. So D'Angelo Russell, Paul George, Marcus Morris Sr., Julius Randle, and then Noah Vonleh. Bench, Monte Morris, Bobby Portis, Shabazz Napier, Chetty Osman, and Kenneth Faried. It's obviously not the best team in the world. I think we're still going to be pretty good, though. I'm excited to see what Russell and George can do moving forward. That about does it for me. I'll catch you guys at the end of year number 1. Huge surprise. Luka Doncic is your MVP here at the end of year number 1. Yeah, it pretty much happens all the time. Dude, when I did that rebuild yesterday, it's actually doing super well right now as the time I'm recording this. My cheesy rebuild, Luka Doncic won 3 MVPs and 3 finals MVPs in a row. Sorry for the spoiler. If you haven't seen it, go check it out after this. But this dude, if I could get him more, I would give an arm and a leg, basically. But 50 and 32 for us on the year. Not too bad after trading our entire team. Ja Morant does win Rookie of the Year. Yusuf Nurkic, 6th man. Kawhi Defensive Player of the Year. Luka Doncic also most improved. Nick Nurse does win Coach of the Year for the Toronto Raptors. So, we're in the playoffs as a 5 seed. Wow, 50 wins and a 5 seed? East actually did pretty well this year. Still, not too bad. Player stats in the year, D'Lo and Paul George looking like a solid 1-2 combo. Julius Randle, not a bad year. Almost 17 points, 9 boards, 4 assists. I will definitely take that from 54% from the field. Marcus Morris Sr., hopefully, I think is he a free agent or does he have a player option, team option type thing? Free agent. Definitely going to have to work on, maybe a sign and trade. Vonleh was really solid with 10 or almost 11 points, 10.5 rebounds, 44% from the field. Not too bad. Bobby Portis, Shabazz, Morris, Chetty Osman, Faried. All right, rebounds per game went to Noah Vonleh, and assists went to D'Angelo Russell. Team stats on the year, points per game. Where were we? We were like 12th in the league, right in the middle of the league, and second best in defense. Did give us, what, the 7th best differential, and we are a 5 seed. So that's not too bad, honestly. We're taking on the Brooklyn Nets here in round number 1. Kyrie, Karis LeVert, Kevin Durant, Jared Allen, DeAndre Jordan, Spencer Dinwiddie coming off the bench. Don't really understand that one, but just my opinion there. All right, we're 1-1 with them right now. It's honestly not that bad. Okay. Come on now. Come on now. Give me a little bit. We're up 3-2. Don't blow it. Don't blow it. Don't you blow. Come on. Don't. Every goddamn time. So in one of the weirdest NBA finals I've ever seen in the first year, the Brooklyn Nets go on to win, of course, after I call him Kyrie, he wins the finals MVP, go on to beat the 8-seeded Denver Nuggets. You just get weird stuff like this sometimes. So we obviously don't want a championship here in year number 1. There wasn't even much I could do with the team anyways. I kind of got given the team after, I don't get to choose the trades I get. So we're heading up to the draft lottery at this point in time. Again, I don't think we're going to have any sort of pick here in the draft lottery. Actually, I don't think we have a pick at all. I think the Nets have our pick. That just sucks. Dylan Thorpe can stay. Owen Masters is going to come in. I've never been a huge fan of Brett Brown, but I'll give him one more year. Assistant coach. I'll go Logan. Oh, he's listed as a head coach. That's my bad. I'll go Dana Falk. He's just not somebody I really ever sign. I don't really care about my head scout. And then obviously I want Randy Martin just because he has the A training. So we're going to get all those guys. We're going to head up to the draft right now, which I do not believe we actually even have a pick in. Maybe if I can trade for a pick though. Okay, we have 3 seconds. Okay, nobody wants 3 seconds. That's kind of obvious. Okay, Julius Randle I like a lot. I just don't know if I see him, on this team moving forward. Jarrett Culver is up to a 79 overall. That's not even that bad. I definitely have some trades to make. Let's see what I can do. So I'm going to make this trade right here with the Cavs. I don't really ever get Colin Sexton, and I'd actually be really excited to use him. So Julius Randle and Monte Morris along with the 2021 second. Heading to Cleveland for Colin Sexton. We're also going to pick up Larry Nance Jr. Just honestly a little bit worse than Julius Randle, but not too much. So Paul George is going to go up to small forward. D'Angelo Russell going to go up to shooting guard, and Colin Sexton is just going to get slid down to point guard. He does lose 2 overalls. A lot of things people don't understand is changing an overall doesn't actually change any of their that's not the word. Attributes is the word I'm looking for. It changes their overall, which in turn changes their trade value. That's what happens. And for all the OCD people of the world like myself, when you change their position, it makes your rotation look pretty. That's all it does. It really is all it does. Some people think it's cheating. I'm still going to do it. I don't really care. Okay, I definitely have one. We have a lot of Cavs on the team. And Bruno Caboclo, what pick was he? Okay, he was the 20th pick. I don't know why I thought he was a little bit higher. I definitely kind of do want to get a pick in this year's draft. And I just kind of hyped up Larry Nance Jr. a little bit, but I don't love him. I think if I can maybe trade a couple of those guys right here, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. And I think I don't want to give Culver yet. I'll give Chetty Osman, though, just because, it's him or Culver. And I think Culver, one, is going to be better and probably have higher trade value in some point. So could I maybe trade, could I get? I could definitely get 7. Okay. Could I get 3? Washington doesn't have any cap space. Who has 4? 5, Detroit. Perfect. I probably honestly gave up a little bit too much, but at the end of the day, I don't really care too much. So we're in the market for a center, and we're in the market for a power forward. All 3 other positions are sort of figured out. So Okongwu, Wiseman, or Obi Toppin. I actually wouldn't mind Obi Toppin. I really never get him. I don't know if he's going to be on the board for us at 5. But if he is, I'd definitely be interested in him. It doesn't look like he is. Wow, he actually went number 1 overall. Okay, and then James Wiseman goes. All right, I could go Okongwu. He's probably going to be my guy, even though I can't pronounce the dude's name. I'm not taking McCormaker or anything. And so, it's a position they'll need. He's listed as a 79 overall. So Onyeka Okongwu, again, I'm not good with pronouncing names, so I do apologize. But we're now at this point in time, we're just going to trade second-round picks for second-round picks. Not that big of a deal. Come on. Thank you, Milwaukee. All right, and we're all set. So let's head up to rookie signing here. Okongwu is actually going to be a 77 overall, as you can see there. So he's probably going to start at center, maybe power forward for us. I'm definitely going to bring both of these guys back and then probably trade one, if not both of them. Royce O'Neal's, unfortunately. Dude, the game also glitches because it's going to say Royce O'Neal got a qualifying offer from me when he very well didn't, because it happens all the time. When guys are in the option of qualifying offers and I don't give it to them, once I start simming next year, it says they accepted their, you know what? You guys all know what I'm saying, and it's just a really weird thing. I don't really want to start Bobby Portis, to be totally honest with you, be totally Okongwu with you. I almost said that. I just really don't. I don't know if I'm really going to be able to improve on that much, which is going to kind of the unfortunate thing. If I do have somebody in mind. I'm obviously not going to get offered who I'm thinking of. But yeah, I didn't even include any picks, so obviously I'm not getting anything. Oh, I can pick up Donkey, but no, thank you. I'm just trying to think. I need somebody cheap because I also wouldn't mind moving Okongwu down to power forward. But John Collins it wasn't who I was thinking of, but I definitely wouldn't mind John Collins. Bobby Portis also low-key has 3-star trade value. How about if I give you a future first here and 2 seconds, 3 or maybe 3 seconds? Come on. All right, I'll give you another first. I think I'm probably actually gonna have to give more than this. I'll give you one more first, but after this is just not worth it. All right, they don't want to do that. John Collins isn't happening. What's the trade finder for him? Nothing. Okay. Oh, brother. Sabonis I could get. I get Sabonis a decent amount though. Montrezl Harrell, Danilo Gallinari, Jaren Jackson Jr. is not going to happen. Blake, We would acquire 16. Wow, we really don't have any money, do we? I feel like we should have a little bit of money. I feel like 16 mil off is a little bit aggressive. You know what? Give me a Yusuf Nurkic. Give me Yusuf Nurkic. What are Okongwu's stats? I mean, he can't shoot, but he does have a mid-range jumper. All right, I'll give you Bobby Portis for Yusuf Nurkic. They want Jarrett Culver for Zach Collins. I'm not that big of a fan of that move. How about if I give you a first-round pick and then a second-round pick? I'll give you one more first. And then 2 seconds. I'll give you 2 seconds. That's it. I'll give you one more first. Bro. All right, what was the trade offer? Jarrett Culver and Bobby Portis or Okongwu and Gary Trent Jr.? All right, I'll give you Culver. I don't want to give up Jarrett Culver, but honestly, it's a bench guy for a starter at the end of the day. So Okongwu, who is 6'10", is going to go to power forward. He's going to be an 80 overall. So at this point in time, we have 2 backup big men, but Paul George, one of the backups. So we need a backup point guard and a backup shooting guard. Let's see what we can do here. So we have nobody here. Anthony Davis. Okay, we have like $12 million bucks. Point guard Shabazz Napier or Alec Burks was on this team already. I can't sign him. I wouldn't mind DeAnthony Melton. That wouldn't be a bad pickup at all. We're going to go ahead and sign him. I didn't have bird rights on literally a single player, which was just not cool, but I'm also going to sign Shabazz Napier. I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford both these guys, actually. I don't think I'm going to be. All right, I can't get Napier. That's not the end of the world. I do want to... oh, shit. Why can I... Okay, I actually do have a little bit of money. Oh, it's going to actually... The game's actually going to let me re-sign Marcus Morris Sr., which I'm not going to mind doing that, but... All right, if this game wants to glitch, I'm never going to deny it from doing that. Okay, Marcus Morris, I'm probably going to get a point guard for. I feel like that's the smart move here. Thomas Satoransky is definitely interesting. Like Monk, Elfrid Payton. Ooh, that pick actually looks valuable, but it might not be. Ooh, Ricky Rubio, but I don't want to give up Zizic. Can I just do a clean swap? I don't want to give you Zizic. How about if I give you 2 seconds? They want no, I don't want Frank Kaminsky. I would have taken the first round pick. They want another first. All right, that's fine with me. Ricky Rubio is going to come in and be my new backup point guard. So we officially have 9 guys. We're in a pretty interesting spot with this team. I'll see you guys at the start of year number 2 of the rotation. So rotation is all set here. I don't know why Colin Sexton's morale is already down. You haven't played a game yet, dude, but it's how it works here. Colin Sexton, D'Angelo Russell, Paul George, Onyeka Okongwu. Again, I'm probably saying his name wrong. Yusuf Nurkic. Bench looks like this. Ricky Rubio, DeAnthony Melton, Zach Collins is also... If the season ended today, there is no way I'd re-sign with the 76ers. Look, you white trash piece of shit. You haven't even played a goddamn game yet. Just because you got taken 10th overall and you were way too overhyped and way too overvalued does not mean you get to be a pretentious little bitch. It just honestly doesn't. God, that just ticked me out. You know what? Fuck you. I'm trading you right now. You want to get out of here so bad? How about I get your preppy little ass out of here? Goodbye. You're gone. Goodbye. This is going to piss somebody off, but goodbye. You're gone. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Give me Daniel Tice. I'm going to give up a first-round pick for Daniel Tice because Daniel Tice is going to treat me right. Daniel Tice is going to do all the right things for me here, and he's a better player, and there's no real doubting about that. There's no doubt. So now I have to fix this rotation again because apparently 2K wants Ricky Rubio to start over Colin Sexton, which just makes no sense. They want Daniel Tice. That actually makes a little sense, but it's not going to happen. So let me fix this. 18 here, 25 here. DeAnthony Melton is going to get 15 now. Corey Joseph's not playing on a team that I'm controlling at any point in time ever. Ante Zizic going up here. He's going to get 10 minutes a night. Let me work on this a little bit. We're going to go 34, 33, 37's fine, 35, and then 33 here to Colin Sexton. Goodbye, Zach Collins. Colin Sexton, D'Angelo Russell, Paul George, Onyeka Okongwu, Yusuf Nurkic, Ricky Rubio, Daniel Tice, DeAnthony Melton, and Ante Zizic. Brett Brown, lead me to the promised land, baby. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. 56-26 here at the end of year number 2. Doncic once again MVP. Okongwu wins Rookie of the Year for us. Welcome aboard, buddy. 14 points, 9.8 rebounds, almost 10, 2.5 assists while shooting 52% from the field and a whopping .48% from 3. But not too bad. LaMelo Ball is your Rookie of the Year. He ended up getting drafted by the Washington Wizards. Not a bad idea in real life. Trey John Wall, Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player of the Year, John Morant, Most Improved, and Rick Carlisle does win Coach of the Year. We're a 1 seed. I'm very, very happy about that. We went from a 5 seed to a 1 seed. Only 6 more wins, but still, nonetheless, we got it done. Player stats, D'Lo, Paul George, who was a free agent this offseason. Colin Sexton says clearly this isn't a good fit. You have a player option, Bunzo. You ain't going anywhere. Yusuf Nurkic, Okongwu, Rubio, Tice, who... God bless Daniel Tice. Goodbye, not John Collins, Zach Collins. D'Anthony Melton, Ante Zizic. We are in a pretty good spot right now. Rebounds went to Yusuf Nurkic, and assists went to D'Angelo Russell. Team stats in the year. Points per game, looks like we were number 8. Defensively, we'd had the best defensive rating, just under 109 points, and it gave us the best differential. All right, we got Washington here in the first round. Whoops, wrong way. John Wall, Bradley Beal, Troy Brown, Hachimura, LaMelo. I would just, for the love of God, trade John Wall. I give John Wall a lot of hate, but if you're going to draft LaMelo Ball, get the dude out of there. Just get the dude out of there. Like, he's such an injury-prone player. The dude can't walk down the stairs without tearing an Achilles. Like, it's just, at the end of the day, I don't know who's taking that contract, but nobody thought anybody was taking Chris Paul's contract, and that worked out for them in Oklahoma City. Just my 2 cents. Kyle Lowry, Norman Powell. Gordon Hayward is a new addition here. Siakam, Derek Favors. I wonder how Hayward ended up here. I'm not seeing any. They trade Marc Gasol for him? Maybe. I have no idea if the Celtics are just stupid, or maybe I actually have no idea. I'm not even going to guess. All right, we're 1-1 with Toronto. Okay, really down 2-1. Really? Really? All right. Well, we lose. We're heading into the final offseason here with everything kind of riding on it, because we got to win a championship here. But yeah, we're in an interesting spot. I think this team definitely has a lot of potential. I think I probably have to make at least one trade to the starting line, just because I do want to definitely win a championship. I don't want to maybe win a championship, but the Bucks do go on to win in 7. Giannis is your Finals MVP. That would be a fun Finals this year, but I think it's going to be the Lakers and Bucks. All right, staff signing. I think my days with Brett Brown are done. To be honest, I mentioned it earlier. I don't really like him, and I think Frank Vogel's here. I'm going to take Frank Vogel just because of his ratings. All right, I'm going to take Frank Vogel pretty much any day of the week. Jordan Malone, you can take $1.3 million. That's perfect. All right, we're heading up to the draft right now. I don't know. I think we traded for a pick. I don't know if that pick turned into anything. No, it wasn't even a pick this year. Anyway, so we're not going to be drafting anybody this year. I don't think a rookie's a good idea having anything going forward anyways. Sexton's just butthurt, man. All right, Paul George is coming back. Torrey Craig, Zizic, no. Eric Mika, I don't even know who you are. From BYU. Oh, God. All right, Zizic is going to be my only qualifying offer there. I definitely want him back. Paul George is my number 1 priority on re-signing, though. Definitely need him to come back. He does have an offer right now. It's from the Grizzlies for 1 year, 2 okay, that's just, or 25 point. That's just a weird offer. All right, I'm going to give, oh my Christ. Wow. All right, Daniel Tice I want back as well. Oh, did I just give Zizic that? I gave Zizic. I meant to give Tice that offer. I was like, that looked pretty cheap for Daniel Tice being an 83 overall. But yeah, we're going to get him back. Corey Joseph, goodbye. And Marcus, oh, we have a trade exception there. So I will keep them $1.1 million trade exception for Marcus Morris. Going to re-sign these 3 guys and then possibly work on a trade. He's just going to get his qualifying offer. I don't know who I want to trade. Like, part of me wants to trade Sexton just because he's butthurt, and I hate it when people's morale is down. Other part of me wants to trade Okongwu just because I think he can be a really good player for us. I just don't know if his overall is quite there at an 82 overall heading into a potential championship year. If I were to trade Sexton and Rubio, what are my options? I'm just honestly, you guys know I love me Bam Adebayo. De'Aaron Fox. All right, I think Russell Westbrook. All right. It's getting a lot easier to trade for Russell Westbrook, so yeah, I'm going to do that. It sucks for giving up 2 bench pieces, but Russell Westbrook I didn't realize we're teaming up Paul George and Russell Westbrook once again. I'm fine with that. I think it's going to be really good for us. The thing is now, do I want to keep Okongwu? Because I kind of just blew this team the fuck up. And if I'm going to trade Okongwu, I obviously have to match it with a bigger salary. And I can get Jaren Jackson Jr. Okay. I got to do that. Like, it's dumb not to do that. Like, it's a better swap for us. We're getting 2 power forwards, and we're trading 2 power forwards. Because at the end of the day, I'm taking my starter here's Okongwu. I'm taking Jaren Jackson Jr. any day of the week. I'd probably, him and Larry Nance and Tice are like a flip-flop for me. I think Tice is more of a center, but I'm fine with that. So, very, very interesting. I'm very, very excited. It looks like Larry Nance Jr. or Jaren Jackson Jr. is already pissed about being here. But we'll see. So, let's see. I'm going to get a backup point guard and a backup shooting guard. Obviously, my money's kind of gone a little bit. JJ Redick is 37. I don't know if I can deal with a 37-year-old. I love his shooting. I don't love his age. I'm a big age. He's probably going to go down to like a 75 overall, to be honest with you, and I just don't really want to deal with that. So, Reggie Jackson, who will regress, don't get me wrong, but everybody here is going to regress. Danny Green, who's 34. If I kind of wanted that, he's going to regress as well. Okay. I'm going to sign DeMarre Carroll, and then I'm going to trade DeMarre Carroll. Why DeMarre Carroll? I have no idea. I just kind of did it. So we're going to sign DeMarre Carroll. I'm going to move him to small forward, so hopefully his overall will jump up 1 or 2. Nope, it didn't. That's cool. All right, so Damari Carroll now, I'm looking for a shooting guard. I got to remember that because typically I forget these things. So, shooting guard, Ray John Tucker. Who are you? Who are you? Arkansas Little Rock, undrafted, 77 overall. Not bad. Gary Payton II. I'll take Gary Payton II. We also just got a valuable first-round pick. But I'm actually pretty content with this team right now. Unless I can get something crazy for Yusuf Nurkic. If I move him to power forward, I mean, I hate, oh wow, he goes up to a 90 at power forward. I hate blowing up teams like this, but like if I can get something really valuable for Yusuf Nurkic, I love me some Jaylen Brown, but I just, not really need of a position right now. Ooh, Cade Cunningham. He go first overall. He went second. Who did they draft ahead of him? All right, I'm going to keep Nurkic. I'm going to move him back to center. So we're all set. I will see you guys at the start of the third and final year. So we're here at the start of the third and final year, and I'm really liking the way this team is looking. Russell Westbrook and D'Angelo Russell is a really solid backcourt in my opinion. And I'm going to give that for a couple reasons. One, I think they play really well off each other. They are very both ball dominant players, but I think Russell Westbrook, can't shoot the ball as well. D'Angelo Russell is going to be a really good shooting type player. You guys know what I'm saying. Defensively, Russ is probably a little bit of a better defensive player. That kind of goes without being said. But D'Lo's not a bad defensive player. A little bit underrated in my opinion. Paul George, one of the better two-way players in the league. Didn't really show that this year in real life, but who knows? Maybe he'll bounce back once the NBA moves to Orlando, if the NBA moves to Orlando. Jaren Jackson Jr. was a great pickup for us, and then Yusuf Nurkic hopefully can maintain a strong center position for us. Bench looking like this. I decided to go with Larry Nance over Reggie Jackson just because I feel like it's a better fit having him play more minutes. I mean, Reggie Jackson, I have a 91 overall starting point guard and an 89 overall starting power forward. I think probably at this point in time, I'm going to take Larry Nance Jr. playing more minutes over Reggie Jackson any day of the week. Gary Payton, and then Ante Zizic. So, that is the team that I'm putting all my eggs in the basket in. A lot of prayers and a miracle. Let's see if we can get it done, boys. Okay, huge surprise. Luka wins the third MVP of the video. Back to the regularly scheduled program. We went 70-12. So, I think, to say the least, the improvements we made worked. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. I believe he was, Portland. Ricky Rubio, Sixth Man of the Year. As soon as I trade him, it's okay. Tony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year. Dude, somebody commented. I called him Tony Davis, and somebody's like, well, this motherfucker got his name wrong. I'm like, no, genius. It's a nickname. I know nobody else on the planet calls him it, but I do. Thank you for your time. Tyrese Halliburton, most improved here. He is in San Antonio. Frank Vogel does win Coach of the Year for us. So we're a 1 seed. That kind of goes without being said. 17 wins more than 2-seeded Celtics. New Orleans is the 1 seed over there in the West. Players that's in the year. D'Lo, Russell Westbrook was pretty solid for us. 50% from the field is not too bad. What do you shoot from 3? I'm actually really interested in that. Ooh. Yeah, boy, not too hot. All right, Paul George, it's okay. Jaren Jackson Jr., Yusuf Nurkic, double-double for him. Reggie Jackson off the bench was solid. Larry Nance, Gary Payton, Ante Zizic. Rebounds per game. It went to Yusuf Nurkic. Assists went to D'Angelo Russell. All right, we were 6th in scoring. Defensively, we were under 107 points. Did give us the best differential. So, first round here, we got the, oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. Bledsoe, DiVincenzo, Middleton, Giannis. Who? I don't know. I'm just gonna. That dude had 3 names. He had 3 names. I'm not gonna judge though. All right, come on. I mean, who gives me the Bucks in the first round? That's just classic 2K trying to screw me. But. Oh, come on. Don't you screw me in and get me. No. Don't you do this to me. Whew. What was the final score? Okay, we kind of blew him out of the water there. Nets here, who just won the, was it the finals last year? No, they won the finals in the first year, I think. Irving, yeah. All right, they had Aaron Baines off the bench. That makes me a little bit scared. Let's see if we can get by them right now. Hopefully we can, because I'd like to win a championship with this team. All right, we sweep them, but we go to 7 with the Bucks. Cleveland here, Garland, Ross, Porter Jr., Love, Drummond, Julius Randle. I mean, seriously, how is this team? How is this team in the Eastern Conference Finals with us? New Orleans and the Clippers over there. We're up 3-1. We win in 5. And we are officially taking on the Los Angeles Clippers in the NBA Finals. Naz, Mir, too long. Alec Burks, Kawhi. I forgot I gave you Joel Embiid. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. All right, that scares the hell out of me. But we're up 3-0. We are up 3-0 here, and if I would not mind getting some gameplay. Okay. That's pretty cool. We're going to win a championship. We'll see you guys in there. Currently up by 31 points here. We're in LA right now. I want to get my starters in. I don't want to be running it back with Larry Nance Jr. Russell Westbrook with a whopping 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists on the night. Gotta love it. Larry Nance Jr. 4-4-1. Who's currently guarding Kawhi. It's had a stroke. Sorry. Who's currently guarding Kawhi Leonard. Good defense. Dude, get a fucking rebound. Thank you, Yusuf Nurkic, who has 19 boards on the night and 18 points. Not too bad. Right into Jaren Jackson Jr. Going to go up and slam it home with authority, baby. Giving him 16 on the night. Not too bad. Who's scoring all our points? I'm assuming Paul George has like 138 points because, I mean, we have 113 points and nobody in our starting lineup has over 20 except for like D'Lo. So I'm assuming Paul George probably has a lot of points. Okay, Alec Burks is not cooking me, our old friend here. Landry Shamet, you got to love this dude. Dude's got the weirdest hair. Kawhi with the 3. I think that was a 3. Yeah, it was. Splash it. All right. Russell Westbrook is fast as all hell. If I can just go pick and roll with him right here, that would be cool. Russell Westbrook right up to the rack and rack attack, baby, with his 10th point on the night. God, you love to see it. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying these rebuilds, I love making the trading every player rebuilds. I think they're super fun. A lot of people don't know. I believe I was actually the first person to do. I'm not like tooting my own horn, but a lot of people do them now. I think I was. I've been doing them for 3 years now. So, I mean, if I wasn't, that's my bad. I'm not trying to discredit anybody, but I think it was. And I'm not saying nobody else can do them. Like, that's just, I'm not saying, I just thought it would be a cool little fun fact to know. I don't know. I'm probably going to trigger somebody with that. But yeah, if you guys want to continue to seeing these, I'd be happy to do them. I actually have a ton of fun making them, as I mentioned. And leave any other video ideas down below in the comment section. I already have 3 videos planned. So if you do comment a video that gets a ton of love, it's going to be at least 3 or 4 days before I do get it out, just because I do, oh shit, I do have like 3 videos planned in a row. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but it's 1 trading every player rebuild, and then 2 totally different concepts. They're not totally different concepts. I've done both of them before, but not in this 2K. But you will see. I want to see how many points Paul George had on the night. He's 25. All right, it's kind of what I was expecting. He's also tired as shit, which is probably not, you know, ideal. I do want to use Paul George a little bit, though. He's not a guy I get to use a ton. I use him a decent amount, but not a ton. If I can go pick and roll here with Jaren Jackson Jr. Come on, Paul George, little mid-range jumper. Attaboy, PG. 27 on the night for him now. Let's see. We'll probably get a little more gameplay here. I like gameplay, but at the end of the day, I'm not like an in-game type player. So when people tell me to do like my team and my career, I'm just like, why do you want to see that? Like, first of all, it's not going to be enjoyable for me to make. I'm not good in game, and to be honest with you, I mean, I love this game, and I don't love this game. I mean, I love this game for what it brought me you guys, but like, I am not gonna, like, I like playing. I'm not gonna spend like a month learning how to be unbelievable at 2K. I'm just not gonna do it. I hate to break it to you, on a game mode I don't even want to play. So we're going to foul there. Jaren Jackson gets his 3rd. I'm not going to sit through this. I'll see you guys with the Finals MVP. So thankfully, we do go on to win a Finals. Russell Westbrook gets his 1st ring and does win Finals MVP. So as I mentioned earlier, if you guys are new, please make sure to subscribe. I'm on the road to 30K. I'm trying to hit it by the end, or not end of July. I was going to say like mid-July. That seems hopefully a little bit of a better goal. But yeah, if it can happen, that would be absolutely awesome. If not, it's totally okay. I appreciate you guys, even if you are not subscribed and watch my videos. But yeah, also, if we can hit 350 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. Once again, though, I do appreciate each and every individual one of you. I would not be here. I would not be blessed enough to do this, blessed enough to do something I love without all of you guys. So any other video ideas, make sure to leave them down below in the comment section. If you guys see a video idea you like and want me to do, make sure to up arrow it or just hit the like button on that. It will let me know that you guys want to see it done. Oh boy, that's going to do it for me. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.